get started, you have to chalk the wheels. All you gotta do to chalk them, put one in the front, one in the back. That's chalking the wheels. Alright, so then you're gonna come up front, go ahead and pop that hood open. So I'm a repeat person, y'all, so go ahead and flop it open. Alright, so what's the first thing on stage one I had y'all say you gotta do?
Look under the hood.
Alright, I have no leaks or puddles underneath my bus. Alright, that's the first thing you do. Then you talk about what? Elements. You come on this side. What's the first element?
Oil.
Oh, right here. What did I say about it?
On test stage, pull the dipstick.
Alright, what's the definition?
Proper level.
Between add and pull.
Alright, that's the first element. What's the second element?
Cap secure.
Air compressor, right here. See how it looks like an accordion? Alright, what about it?
Secured, no leaks and no damage.
Secured, no leaks. What else is with that air compressor? The second thing. Hoses, right here. And they're what?
Secure, not leaking, not
Okay. And the last element's what?
Water pump.
Water pump. You can't see the water pump. You stick your stick back here. Okay? And sometimes y'all gonna have to switch off to see. I know it's crowded. But what about the water pump?
Water pump secured,
Not
not
leaking.
Not leaking.
Okay.
Secure, not leaking.
Who's up first? Come on. Lay
Well,
right. Start with the beginning. Start with my leaks. Take me all the way through my element. What about it? That's your
Cooler
coolant.
level.
between add and pull. Cap is secure.
Okay, on test date, you'll reach up and shake it. All right, A is for what?
Alternating.
Alternate. Thank you for saying that. Saying Apple Jacks.
Oh my gosh. There's the Jack thing.
This is your alternator. What about it?
Secure.
Secured and what?
The belt driven right.
Well, secured, but what I have you right? What? No
Not
more than
frayed.
what?
No more 3/4 inch.
3/4 inch play. Take that stick and push down on that belt right there. That's your alternator belt. Okay? That's A. What's P stand for?
The power steering.
Power steering fluid right here. You will pull this dipstick out on test date. Look at it. What I say the definition was.
Proper level, add to pull.
Who's next? All right. From the beginning. What's after power steering after I had you spell cap?
The
Shock.
belt.
Oh, not shock.
The windshield wiper.
The windshield wiper.
This was added last July. Windshield wiper fluid. It's right here. Sits right below the power steering. You just got to remember to go to it. What about it?
It's between add and pull, proper level.
Yeah, cap secure.
Oh, yeah.
All right. What's after that?
I didn't know that.
Four amigos.
Oh, amigo.
Take your stick, put it back here on this serpentine belt, and tell me the name of all four amigos. What are they? Well, there's three belt driven, one gear. What are the four?
Is it power steering,
Okay.
alternator, air compressor,
Yep.
belt drip, like
Uh-huh.
belt driven?
Power steering, alternator,
Air compressor.
air compressor are all what? Belt driven. My power steering's what? Gear driven. But my belts are not damaged or frayed. That's all you gotta say. Say the four names. My belts, one's gear driven. My belts aren't frayed. You can't tell about the gear, so don't worry about it. Just say it's gear driven. All right. Four amigos. All right. And then there's, after the four amigos, there's this tire. What do I want to know about this tire?
No
cracks.
No cracks, no bumps, no damage.
What?
What's it? 230.
No, no.
No,
I wanna know
four.
that. I want to know one thing.
No cuts, no
Bumps
bumps.
or damage. No cuts, bumps, or damage. All right, who's up?
I'll go. Get
Okay.
out the way.
Start at the beginning. That's the easy part. Now we get difficult.
Oh my goodness. Everybody's gonna do it one time.
Now I'm gonna have to move my stick, and y'all have to take a chance, different, looking at it different times, because everybody can't fit up here. All right, how many family members of the steer?
7.
7. This is the biggest family. This is your steering column. What's the definition? Okay. All right. Everybody see that? Everybody know what steering column is? It goes up into your steering wheel. All right. Next one is your gearbox. See how it looks like a box? What about it?
Secure, not leaking.
And neither are my hoses. They're secure, not leaking. All right. The third family member. This is a pitman arm. See how it looks like the shoulder of your arm? That's your pitman arm. Everybody come over and see it at different times, because I'm going to have to. That's your pitman arm. What about it? Secure, not welded. This right here is your castle nut. This one's filthy, but it looks like the top of a castle. All right. This is the cotter pin right there, that little piece of thing right there. If that falls out, this whole mechanism falls apart. My castle nut. This is my drag link. And what's the definition of that?
Secure, not welded.
All right, now I've got to put my stick on it and step back. This whole thing right here is my knuckle. Looks like a knuckle. Okay.
Secured and in place.
Okay. And the last thing, last family member is the tie rod. That's right there. What about it? All right, so the 7 family members, what's this?
The steering column.
The gearbox.
Gearbox.
This
The
leaking.
pivot arm.
Pitman arm, looks like your shoulder.
The castle nut.
Drag.
Drag link, knuckle, tie rod. Who's up next? I got
Say that again.
steer the what? You steer the this and blank the blank and blank the blank. You steer what? You told her It's a rhyme. I told you it's a rhyme. Steer the leaf. Steer the leaf. How many family members in the leaf family?
3.
We just
4.
got 7. How many? 3.
3.
Oh,
What? What's the first
the
one?
leaf mount.
There's, you got to point to how many? 2. One
One
here
there, okay.
and one back here.
Okay.
One there, one back there.
Let me see.
One there,
Right here.
and one back there.
Oh, okay.
All right, now what about the mounts?
It's secure, not broken.
Secure, not broken. What's the second family member?
The leaves.
These are the leaves, these big long things. What about them?
Secure, not shifted.
Not shifted. All right, because they can shift on you. Not shifted or broken. And the last family member?
Secure. Oh, I'm sorry. Leaf U-bolts.
U-bolts. Right here, it's an upside down U.
Secure, not broken.
Secure, not broken. Can you see it? I can step back.
Oh, okay. Those
All right.
hold the leaf springs on.
All right. So start with the steer. Tell me the family members. What's this?
The steering column.
The gearbox. The pitman arm. The castle nut. The drag link. The knuckle. And then the tie rod.
What's the leaf family?
The leaf mounts. The leaves. Oh yeah, the U-bolts.
Who's up?
You're not damn it.
All right.
Don't even got nothing to leave.
You steer the leaf. You blank the blank. What's the next part of the rhyme?
Steer the leaf.
Shock the air. Shock is right here. How many family members?
Shocks. Shocks.
1. On test date, you will shake it. It's dirty, so you wear gloves. What about the shock?
They secure.
Secure, not leaking.
Okay. Shock the what? Air. Air chamber. I'm gonna get my stick on it. It looks like a chamber on a machine gun. I'll step back. Oh shoot, not that way.
No.
Hold on. Right there.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay,
If
shock.
I keep my stick
Right
on it,
there.
daggone
And
thing's so
air.
greasy. Air chamber.
Air chamber.
All right. What about the air chamber? You're trying to get a CDL. It's what?
Secure, not cut, dry rot, or leaking.
Well, cracked, didn't leak it.
Cut. Okay, cracked.
Cracked, dented, or leaking.
Literally.
Okay. Now, what's the second family member?
The hose that goes to that.
Hose is right here. What about it? It's CDL too.
The secure, the hose is not cut, dry rot, or leaking. Okay.
Okay. All right. So you shock the air. So you steer the leaf, you shock the air. Who's up?
Steer.
Air, you blank the bank. Right.
Oh, the slack.
What's next? Steer the leaf, shock the air, fuel the. There ain't no fueling nowhere. That's on the other side.
Brakes.
Slack the brake. You steer the leaf, you shock the air, you slack the brake.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Sitting right in front of now, I'm gonna have to put my stick on and stand back. Sitting right in front of the air chamber is the slack adjuster. Step back. Is that it?
That's that thing that pushes. Okay.
Now what about it?
It's at a 90-degree angle.
Okay, what else?
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Can you see that?
Yeah, it looks like a little paper clip.
Okay.
Oops, got the keys in place, and what's the last thing?
Push rod has no more than 1 inch.
You still recording? I want to
Look,
take a
you're
look.
gonna stick your stick on this piece of rubber right here, and you're gonna push down on it. That's your push rod. And to be honest with you, you're not really pushing down on it, but that's what you need to do to pass. My push rod has no more than 1 inch play.
You got to explain this all.
Okay. Can I see the?
The slack adjuster is the whole thing right here. Okay. Oh, see the little rubber piece in front? You can't see the stick where I'm putting that, but you push down on that little rubber piece.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay.
My push rod has no more than 1 inch play. Alright, you slack the what? Brake. Take your stick, put it right here. What about the brake?
It's covered.
It has a what cover? Dust cover, but there's no what?
Oil or grease.
Oil or grease leak. Linings are intact.
Oh, that's it.
So you slack the brake. It has a dust cover, no oil or grease leaks. My linings are intact. You just got to say it to get credit, because you really can't see the linings.
So where's the powder keys?
Cotter keys looks like a little paper clip.
Oh, that one.
Right there. Sitting on the side. Slack the brake. Okay. Everybody gone? Who ain't gone?
me?
Sabrina, did you go?
I got two
No.
ain't gone. You ain't gone, have you?
You went
did go?
first.
I do it. I don't know.
You slack the brake. Now what I have you write down after that?
Oh, take the tire in.
You're in. You see how there's 4 treads? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? There's 4 things you gotta say about this thing. Take your stick and move it each tread so you don't miss nothing. What's the first thing you gotta say?
100 PSI. If I
1
had a gauge,
PSI.
I'd check it.
Second thing,
430 seconds.
432. That's fine, that works. Tread depth. Third thing,
No retread.
On the front.
no retreads and no what?
Mismatch.
And the fourth thing,
No
No
cuts.
cuts, bumps, or bruises.
okay? 4 things. I had you write take the tire in, work it in. What's this?
The hub. I mean,
No, that's your rim. That's your brake drum. Rim. What about the rim?
not welded.
Cast iron rim.
Work it in. What's this?
Lug nuts. Secure. And no rust.
Not mismatched, not missing one.
Hub oil
Hub oil seal.
seal. Not leaking and not leaking, but it's in place.
And the last thing is the valve stem, wherever it's at.
Right there on the bottom.
Okay.
Secure, not leaking.
And I don't care if it don't have a cap or don't. Just say you don't have it. It don't. Cap's in place. Secured cap in place. 4 things about the tire. Work it in. Your rim, your lug nuts, your hub oil seal, your valve stem. You went first. Without giving me the definition, you tell me where I'm going to put my stick at. What's the first thing I'm going to do?
Put it up on the front.
All right. Then what am I going to touch?
Then you'll go over here to the
Elements.
oil.
Then what? Then where?
Water.
All right. Then where?
Water.
Then where?
Coolant.
All right. Then where?
Alternator.
I got it.
All right. Alternator. Then where?
Then you go to the
Then
steering
the power
power.
steering fluid.
Then where?
And then the
And then
windshield
the
wiper.
windshield.
Then where?
And
you
then
go to
gear
the-
driven.
Did you say how
The alternators.
Amigo?
Air compressor.
Then where?
The tire.
The tire.
Then where?
Back over here.
You go back around to the dry shaft. I mean, not the dry shaft, but the power steering.
All right. Steering what?
Steering column.
Then where?
Then you go down to the box.
Steering box.
Then where?
Then you go down to the
Pitman
arm.
Then where?
What's that? The pin?
What's between drag link and the pitman arm? What's that called? Castle nut.
Castle
With the
nut.
cotter pin.
Okay, with the
Then then where?
Then the nut. What's that? Knuckle. Sandwich.
Then where?
the tire rod.
All right. Then where?
The leaf mounts.
All right. Then where?
And then a leaf spring.
Then where?
And then the leaf
Alright.
U-bolt.
The
Then
leaf
where?
mount. Then
shock.
the shock.
Shock.
gotta shake that.
And I'm gonna shock what? Then where?
The shock.
Then
Then you go
you
to your
gonna shock the air
tires. I
chamber.
mean, no, to
And
the
the
leaf.
hose.
Air chamber.
Air chamber.
Then
the
where?
hose.
Then I'm a blank to blank.
You gonna not
Slack the brake.
Slack. Adjuster. Then where?
The brake.
Then where?
Then to the
How many things?
4.
Then where?
Rim.
Then where?
Lug
Then where?
Oil field.
Then where?
Wow.
You just did the engine.